Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. And how are you today? Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. It's Daily CRUMB, help you along your way today. But I hope so. Anyways, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, whatever time of the day this is for you. And welcome to the Daily CRUMB with me, iwishhewouldhavejusthitme, Jackie Quay, your friendly, freaky ass, sweetgrass water medicine woman. Also Christiana Carr and Chrissy Carr, superstar. Yeah, all this beautiful divine being right here. And welcome all you beautiful divine beings right here too. How gross it with you? Hey. It's a New Year's Eve day. How's that growing for you? Hey, last day of 2025, hey? How about that? I feel a little better, still a little sniffly, still a little whiny. And it's at that point I just keep talking because I like my nasally sound of my voice. I keep singing because I think it sounds a little sultry. Sunshine high, you know how I feel. Sun up in the sky, you know how I feel. Breeze drifting on by, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new year for we. And I'm feeling good. Woo! I don't know, you hear it in the background. There's music going on in the background. Her on the YouTube, you can see the thing, and I got a little light thing around there. I tried to find a New Year's Eve kind of background. I'll see what I can do on the tickety-tockety. Nope, just one inspiration for the last day of the year. The last daily crumb of the year is inspiration. Have you been feeling inspired? What inspires you? Oh no. What has inspired you in the past? Oh no. What's that for you? Don't take your health for granted. Don't take your body for granted. Do something today that communicates to your body that you desire to care for it. Tomorrow is not promised. Jada, Pinkett Smith. Eat at least one full meal today without any technology present. Focus on nourishing your body and the sensations that come up. That's a 27. That's a 9. And here we are. We're closing out this 9 year. It's a completion. Ends of cycles, right? Every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end. Do you make resolutions? What do you do? I don't know. It's like it's another day. I like joking around saying, hey, I'll see you next year when I'm just going to see somebody tomorrow or whatever, right? I was going to go down to Jenny's, but we're getting lots of snow up here. And so I'm like, oh, sorry, I can't. And I'm still probably a little contagious. And you don't need to be having my cold right now, too. She just got over something herself. So here we go. That's what I got for Christmas. Here we go. I think it's just downgraded now to the lady flu and not the man flu. I don't mean to offend anybody. I just thought that was really funny. A guy, pretty sure he was Kiwi. He sounded like a Kiwi accent. Talking about, the difference between when he gets the flu and his wife gets the flu. And he's pretty sure he's got the man flu, which is worse, It's funny. Anyway, that's where that's come from. That's why I just keep joking around like that. Because that was kind of recently. It wasn't that long ago. Anyways, I already did that one. We're giving that care to our body. Do something. Okay, rest it. Let me get all fancy today. Look at the little shawls I put on, but I still got my pajamas under here. It says sleep solves everything. Sleep solves everything. It's rest. We need to have that rest. If you're going to make any kind of resolution, hey, let's make a resolution to rest more. Make rest part of our active practice. Balance that out. Especially after these hectic holidays and stuff, all the stuff going on. emotional stuff and everything too, right? Even when we have really emotional times, that can be like running marathons. It does take a toll on you physically. So rest that body. Show it that you care, you know. Let's not take it for granted anymore. So many times that we do expect. Oh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Especially when we're young. That's what I was trying to say there. Especially when we're young. Oh my goodness. Yeah, still a little tickle going on there. That's alright. Okay, here we go. I have fun when I'm cleansing. I tell myself that anyway. And I do, so I'm not lying to myself. You know, I'm working on not doing that, and I'm not lying to the body. Don't tell your body you're going to take care of it, and then don't take care of it, you know. Keep your word to you, just like you keep it with everybody else, eh? I don't know. What's that for you? What's that for you? Whoop! That one want to jump out there. Okay, there you go. And the totem going along with that one. Totem going along with that. Here we grow. Here we grow. Yeah. And I repeat. Whoa, I got some Matchbox 20, some Rob Thomas going on behind me now, right now. Hey, I think we feel good together is what that's playing right now. Ooh. Yeah. I just turned the speaker on because I wanted the lights, and it just automatically started playing the tunes there. I know that slipped over my thumb. That's okay. This one is coming out there. Oh my goodness! There we grow. And that's how we get that usable energy. We rest. When do we make our best decisions and things like that? And when we do our best work, it's when we've been well rested, not when we're at the little ends and just got the little threads left and we're giving it our, you know. No, we get that usable energies when we're being ourselves. We're not trying to put any masks on. So we're honoring that body. We're honoring others. We're treating this as a sacred space and theirs is their sacred space. And, you know, we honor that all. And that's how we get that usable energy. And here's another 9. 36 equals 9. 9 year. Here's the completions. Enough of just expending it all and expending it all and expecting the body to go. Let me just pop a couple more energy pills or whatever. Let me get some energy drinks, some caffeine, and I'm going to keep going when the body says rest, 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 rest. Well, what happens? Have you had time in your past or any time in your life where you didn't listen to that body? You just kept going and going and going and going and going, and then the body went, I'm not going no more. You can't make me, you know. We've all had those times, haven't we? Those crash and burn times, because we just keep going, we keep pushing it, and we take these bodies for granted. The physical body is limited. Our spirits are not, right? So we can get that energy up there, we can get going on that adrenaline and whatever, but the body does need to have that rest, because once that settles down, I know many people that I have to keep going because as soon as I sit down, then the pain starts, right? So we keep going. We keep avoiding things. We keep avoiding pain. We keep avoiding feelings. But when we just feel them, they don't hang around very much long after that, right? Very much longer. I don't know. Hope you understand. Then we're gathering back all those parts of ourselves, especially after we've been to so many gatherings and things like that. If that's been part of your last couple of weeks here, your last bit of the year, right now we need to gather all that stuff back to ourselves, gathering all that energy back to ourselves that has been dispersed, right? We have that self-reliance, relying back on ourselves. 7-8. Hold it on. 7-8. Gathering that back so then we can rely on ourselves, right? Because the body's not going to trust us. Again, we're building that trust in ourselves as well. We need to trust ourselves. Build that confidence. Build that Godfidence. That's what I say, Godfidence. Okay, so if I'm still not trusting in myself, I'm going to default, okay. God got me and I got this. Okay, here we go. Oh no, what's that for you? What is that for? What's that for you? Okay, maybe I gotta put this back here. Help hold that card up there. I know my hand's all shaky. There we go. Stand that up back there. There we go. What's under that one? Healing. Healing. Nurturing. Nurturing ourselves, nurturing that body, giving back to that, allowing these transformations to happen because we're going into a new year, and that's a 9. Right there, clear, a 9, not adding up to 9, that is an actual 9. We're going through those transformations, right? That butterfly needs these struggles to strengthen the wings, but it's got to rest. It rests after it struggles its way out of that cocoon, right? And it rests there before it goes off and takes flight. So everything has its time of rest. In this winter season, everything's kind of resting out there. So rest is very important. Very important to give that body, very important to give that nurturing so we get that usable energy so we can keep growing. So we can keep growing, especially if we've got a lot to do, right? The most important time to test. Okay? Now you got it? Okay. The most important time to rest is when you don't have time for it, right? Here we grow, and that's when we can advance. We rest. We get energized, like we recharge the phones, like we got to fill our gas tanks up so the car will keep going. If we don't give that to ourselves, we're not going to get nowhere, right? If we still stay in that rocking chair and that worrying, no matter how fast we rock, we ain't going to get nowhere. Well, you might with the rocking chairs, they might kind of slide across the floor a little bit, but that's not the point. But we want to make those advancements to keep growing, for us to be able to take flight, right? Trust in that source, connect with that divine, right? 26 is an 8, plus 1 is a 9. Look at that. Here we grow. But we connect. Spirit's always got our back because that's all we give that. Open up. The one that created this body can help heal this body too, right? One of the greatest healers that ever there was Jesus. Oh, no, arguably. Oh, no, who good? Is that just my humble opinion? I don't know, maybe. But what is that for you? Okay, this is how we keep growing. Give that care to ourselves. Give that care to that body. Show that body it can trust us, When we gotta pee, we're gonna go pee. We're not just gonna keep holding it till it's running down our legs. I don't know what is that for you. Gets trickier as we get older. It's hard for the little kids. They get excited. What about those little puppies? They get excited and then it just goes all over the floor. So let's honor those bodies if we know, and we can trust those signals, and let's listen to those bodies' signals for resting, or even maybe to withdraw from certain relationships or certain conversations or situations or whatever that is. Let's listen and honor that body. Let's tune in and learn its language, right? Learn how our creator, source, and everything speaks to us through our body. And speaks to others through others' bodies and all that kind of stuff too. I don't know. What's that I'll say to you, beautiful beings? I hope you have a beautiful and happy new year. I'm going to be here, probably on the phone with my Jenny. And Pussy's scrapping and knocking things down and all that. Other one's up on the stairs. You can't see it on tickety-tockety, but other one's might have come down my stairs there. So anyways, what are you going to do today to show your body that you desire to care for it? Oh, especially if you're going to go, if you've got plans to go out and you're going to get... Tis that season. Oh, do you have a plan for care after that and dedicate? Maybe that's the day to yourself after that. I'm taking the first day of the year to me. I don't know. How's that for you? How's that grow for you? Do you got plans or is it just another day too? But either way, 2025 is over. We're going into a 1 year. New beginnings. New beginnings. So how's that all grow for you, beautiful pigs? What's that I'll say to you? Biggest heart hugs ever. Yes, thank you for being you and shining your light through in everything you do. Because you know it, this world needs you. Just to be you, fully, holy, and true. Don't let this world miss out on all that's you. I'm so glad that you're here. I'm so glad that you choose to stay every day. And hey, for another year, let's do it. We can do it. Let's just keep growing. Let's rest these bodies and keep growing. Let's listen to these bodies, give it what they need. Let's not take them for granted anymore. All right? We don't get new parts. Well, maybe we can get some bionic parts. I don't know. You never know in these days. Times is a-changing. Times is a-changing. Anyway, here we grow. Love you all. Mwah. Happy New Year. See you next year. See you next year. I'll see you next year. Okay? I'll be here. You're going to be here too, right? Because let's stop trying to get there. We're always here. Because when we get there, we say, I'm here. So, we're just going to be here. Okay? This year, let's just focus on being here. Now, and that's enough. Okay. Here we go. Oh, there's a mic too. Oh, get a little jazzy. The one for his daughter. I love it. Miss Unforgettable You.